Did you guys know the hidden tech about programming? The more you indent to the right, the better you are at programming. Only very few people in this world are able to do it. Now, if you get to this point, it's essentially, you can see it like this, okay? You see how every single line to the left, and there are quite a few, that is like one level of programming, okay? And this is how the 10x programmers came to be. They got to an indentation level of multiple x's. So far that they got to over 10x, okay? And so what I have here, by the way, and this doesn't count, that would be cheating, but we have this if check here. That's on level, well, let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, that's why people call me the 10x programmer. Okay, we are going 10x levels to the right. Okay, now what's after level 10? You wouldn't be able to comprehend that because it's too difficult to understand. Like how you can't see or visualize 4D worlds. That would be the same with more than 10x programmers. Okay, so that is just, I can't explain that to you. I can't visualize this. Either you know or you don't. Okay, it's just something that you are born with. Lines of code per file is a great indicator. Yeah, so you know why people say that you should keep functions like at most 10 lines, maybe a little bit more, but not too long? Well, that's because these people are just not skilled enough. And the more lines of code you have per function, the more skill you need, essentially. And so most people just can't comprehend these long functions, and therefore they tell you, bro, like if you're not smart enough, then you shouldn't do it. I'll take. No, that's true, you know. Functions should do exactly what the name says. If it does something else, there should be a comment about it. A function should encapsulate what it does, but it also makes no difference if it does more and is a million lines. The CPU doesn't care. True, it does, Razer. Same thing with Rust devs. They can't handle the whole logic in their small brains, so they need 1,000 language restrictions to help them, Cakez. True, Zergfried. Exactly. And that's why there are no good games made in Rust, right, guys? That was a joke, by the way, okay? I know that tiny glades exist, okay? It was a joke. Pretty sure the toggle bit people would come in here thinking,
what is this guy saying? He's such a dumbass, you know? He doesn't even release a game. Talks straight about Rust, man. Let's cancel this guy out. Fucking masochistic piece of shit. Asshole. I hate him.
Cakez, does having over 20,000 lines of code in a single file also mean you're a 10x dev? No, like that is something else, you know. But again, like indentation means the X times programmer you are, okay? The other one we haven't quite figured out what that is yet, but it also means something of greatness, of course. Yes, if you have a project with X thousands of functions and each of them have more than 100 lines of code, I hate you. That's such a strong word. No method documentation? I don't need documentation. The toggle bit viewers are smart, they don't watch you. I feel like that's kind of uncalled for, you know? Like, it's kind of uncalled for, to say. Kind of toxic.